Does it feel good to do that again? Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in, and welcome to Season 8, Episode 7, the return of Season 8 of Chicago Bears Weekly. It's been a while since I've done these episodes, but it is back. This week's episode of Chicago Bears Weekly is going to be just my personal expectation of the #1 overall pick of the Chicago Bears in this past draft, and that is quarterback Caleb Williams. What do I expect from him in year 1 of his NFL career? And I'm going to give a little bit of statistical prediction, even though you guys probably know, or if this is your first time watching. I'm not a big person as far as statistical numbers go. For the sake of the video, I'm going to have a little bit of fun and give my statistical prediction of where I think Caleb Williams is going to end up in year 1 of his NFL career. What do I expect from him? What are we going to look forward to? What things should I see? I'm going to get into all that in this episode, this video of Chicago Bears Weekly. And to not make this any more longer, without further ado, let's dive into it. Now, to get into some of my expectations of a guy like Caleb Williams going into year 1 of his NFL career with the Chicago Bears, there are a couple of things that I'm looking forward to seeing with not only him, but this offense entirely as a whole. The one thing that I am going to look forward to is how this unit as a cohesive goes in this offense. Now, we have to remember, this is year 1 of a brand new offense with Shane Waldron. Yes, we have a brand new quarterback with Caleb Williams, but we have some returning guys that are getting adjusted to a new offense, whether it's the offensive line with Braxton Jones, Darnell Wright, who's going into year 2 of his career, and on top of that, Tevin Jenkins. Then we have DJ Moore, year 2 of the Bears, and another offense with the Bears. Then we also have Kmet returning, who's in year 2, year 1 basically in his offense. To think about it, we have Khalil Herbert as well. But we do have a lot of new pieces with DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen, Odunze, who the Bears also took at #9 overall in the first round. I am not expecting Caleb Williams to hit the ground off and running right away. And that is just okay because #1, this whole team offensively, they have a brand new entire offensive staff. So we have to take that into account when we're looking at the Chicago Bears offense as a totality, and we're looking at where we can expect Caleb Williams to be in year 1 of his NFL career. I am one that's not expecting Caleb Williams to hit the ground just completely running and full fast, because at the end of the day, I am expecting an adjustment period with the Bears offense and all the pieces that they brought in. It does help that Gerald Everett has some previous experience under Shane Waldron with this time with the Seattle Seahawks and his time a little bit with the Los Angeles Rams, as Shane Waldron went to the Rams, to the Seahawks, and now he is the offensive coordinator of the Bears. So I still believe that this team is just not going to hit the ground running as a total unit right away, despite all of the pieces that they have. Another expectation or thing that I'm looking for Caleb Williams to do, what does he do inside of the pocket? We know some of the creative plays that he made at USC, scrambling around, throwing on the run. When the pocket is there and there are receivers open, I want to see, I'm not going to say he doesn't do it, I just want to see more and more of what he does inside of the pocket. We know how dynamic he could possibly be outside of the pocket. Just when the protection is there, is he going to make the correct read? Is he going to hit the guys accurately? Is he going to be a smart decision maker, or as in, if it's something there, is he going to tuck it and run and get some few yards? Is he going to be one of those quarterbacks that holds the ball a little bit too long? One of the biggest criticisms that I personally had of Justin Fields, of him holding the football too long. How is his decision-making going to be inside of the pocket? I'm expecting dynamic things outside of the pocket as far as him throwing on the move, as far as him throwing on the run. I'm expecting him to make some plays in that aspect. I want to see what he does in the pocket. Where is his head at? Where is his decision making? Where are his eyes going? Is he looking off the safeties? Is he throwing with anticipation to his wide receivers? Or is things open? Is he taking that check down to maybe a Swift, to maybe a Herbert, or Cole Kmet, who I think the tight end position in Cole Kmet and Gerald Everett could be basically Caleb Williams' best friends at points. I think tight ends are best friends of very young quarterback. Despite the talent level that and the height that Caleb Williams has been receiving, I still believe that particular tight end room is going to be his best friend in some of those checkdowns. So I'm just looking at what is he going to do from the pocket? Where is his head at? Where is his decision making? Today's video is brought to you by Cellular C4. This is a product that I personally used before I even decided to partner with them. And the first thing I got introduced to was the energy drinks by C4. This right here is a fruit punch flavor. They have many other flavors. They have popsicle flavors that just dropped. They have Skittles, Starburst, all the type of flavors that you want. To help you get started with your day, you can wake up in the morning before you start your day and drink you one of those. And also before you get that workout in, when it's workout day, you can take you some pre-workout to help you get the boost in your workout. All the products, 0 sugar, low calories. This is a great product to take you in your workouts and your journey on fitness to the next level. And I am happy to partner with a product that I was already using in my own personal life. And I will leave my code in the description below to save you guys 20% on your first purchase of C4, of their workouts. They even have muscle recovery to help boost after workouts. They have so many supplements and things to help you on your fitness journey. And you can get yours today in the description below. Click the link and use my code APW Sports to help you save 20%. And again, the links are in the description below, and use the code APW Sports to save you 20% on your purchase. Now, it is time to get back into the video. I'm looking at a bit of his leadership. I'm looking at body language, as in if the Bears start to get down, if things are not necessarily going as the way they're going, because there is going to be adversity within everybody's first year in the new offense, but in Caleb Williams' first year as an NFL quarterback. My thing is, how is he going to handle adversity? What is he going to do as far as being a leader? Where is his body language going to be? Because we've seen quarterbacks with really bad body language, aka Jay Cutler. I want to see his demeanor when things go down, because I think as things go down within the course of a season, which is going to happen, believe it or not, they're going to happen, and things go down within the course of a game itself, and they might not be necessarily hitting. Where is Caleb Williams' brain at? Where is his mentals at? That is another thing that I'm going to look for in Caleb Williams' development and Shane Waldron developing of him. I am just going to look for so many things that doesn't necessarily revolve around him throwing accurately. I'm going to look at the body language. I'm going to be looking at some of the things that he says. I'm going to be looking at some of the things that he does. That's what I'm going to be looking for in developing a young quarterback within this Shane Waldron Chicago Bears system. One other thing I'm going to be looking for is his continuity with weapons as such as Keenan Allen, as such as DJ Moore, as such as a guy like a Odunze, who the Bears drafted. I'm going to look for him to be, where's the continuity at? How they're going to grow as a unit? How is he going to spread the football around to those weapons? Is he going to focus on one receiver that is high? Where is his mind going to be? Is he just going to throw to the accurate guy? And another thing I am looking for with Caleb Williams, of course, we're going to look for his decision making in the pocket. I want to see those plays that he makes on a run. I really do want to see if that can translate into the NFL, because we've seen it. He be accurate on a run. Can he see it, and can he be accurate on a run in the NFL? I just want, another thing I'm looking to see is Caleb Williams going to be one of those guys that they're going to throw the ball 40, 50 times, or are they going to depend on the running game with Swift, with Herbert, and not try to throw it all into Caleb Williams' hands and try to put so much on Caleb Williams despite the hype? I still want to see the Bears and Caleb Williams not throw the football, but only so much when you have a running game with Swift, with Herbert, with Roschon Johnson that can be productive. And another thing, I think that might be the last thing that I'm kind of looking for in the development of Caleb Williams, is his seeing of the field with Shane Waldron. And I think that is going to be key. If him and Shane Waldron are on the same page, if him and Shane Waldron basically see things different, if those two have a continuity, I think that is going to elevate the game of Caleb Williams even more if he's on the same page with a guy like Shane Waldron. Is there going to be any differences? I would love to see that. But my statistical prediction for a guy like Caleb Williams, and you guys know I'm not the greatest with numbers, but my statistical prediction is he's going to throw over 3,500 yards. I think we're going to see him throw at least 28 touchdowns, and I see him with 13 picks, and I see him with 13 picks mainly because I still see him getting adjusted to the game of the NFL. I'm expecting about 13, 14 interceptions, and that is mainly because of him trusting his arm maybe a little bit too much, or him seeing things that may not necessarily be there with this NFL level in that adjustment period. And I think a lot of those interceptions are probably going to happen basically earlier in the season, and then him getting used to full speed NFL pace football. I think some of that is going to still happen a little bit earlier in the season. I do expect him to get better throughout the course of the year, where we see some of those mistakes dwindle. We see the interception number not really go up, but only so much because of him getting better as far as him seeing the field and him trusting his arm and him trusting his wide receivers. So I say 3,500 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. I think will be a really good stat line for him, and I see him completing about 60% of his passes. I still think there's room to grow. I am personally one that's, if you guys probably seen my social media, I am cautiously optimistic about it. I'm not one of those guys that's going to have high expectations right off the bat, because I still know there's an adjustment period. I.e. Peyton Manning, his rookie year, he threw 28 interceptions. And look at what he done in his NFL career. So, and Andrew Luck had a high interception number throughout his rookie year. So I am one of those guys that I'm lowering the level of expectation because we have to live in reality. It's the NFL. He's in year one. Despite the hype, he's still a rookie. So lower the expectations, and I think I've lowered them for me. And I still see this Bears team possibly making the playoffs, possibly not. We'll get that in next week's episode with my record prediction, and that's going to conclude this episode. But I hope you guys leave this video a like, comment your thoughts on Caleb Williams predictions down below, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next episode, next video.